It is 2:50 in the morning. I tried to do it earlier, but it fucking froze on me, and I'm just like, oh man, that's crazy, dog. There we go. Hello? Hurrah! Also, by the way, I'm live streaming the Kingdom Deliverance 2. Dookie Paws. Oh! Oh god, oh god.
Keep firing!
Leviosa. Leviosa. Yeah, I'm in like wanting to play this game for about a year now, and it finally came out. I got it today, so I'm just like, fuck yeah.
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
Oh, you can't, since you're on PlayStation, or not on PlayStation. I mean, you can on YouTube. Streaming it on. I'm not racist. Okay, sometimes, but I'm not racist all the time.
Godwin!
They're just funny jokes, haha.
Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Order!
Yeah.
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get
No, it's a Star Wars character.
With booze. Get ready!
That's a surprise, to be honest. No, for me it is. It used to just be me. Guess I gotta do.
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
There we go. No. This is a single player game. Why the aim lower? No, it's not. I'm trying to figure this shit out.
You're not up to it.
I have to go back down to the gate. I'm no use here anyway. You're mine! Move to the gate! Stay covered! Get ready for another attack! This one's from them! Draw your sword and follow me! That's it!
I have no clue what I'm doing.
Fucking break this one! Light him up! You got it! Shoot your head off!
Yeah, I'd say work where I'm working at.
I've been hit. Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, vat. Jesus.
That's true. I mean, unless we wear the right
How am I supposed
PPE.
to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Most of it just turns into scar. Yeah. That one we're like 45 or whatever, we have to get it like surgically removed. It depends on what you're doing. But I mean, most of it's just like most of the job is just you grinding, cleaning, and then the last part is the welding. Because you got to fit it up and everything. Well, our job right now is slow, like it's slow pace. I mean, most of our welds take 3 days or 4. Yeah. Depending how big and how big the project is. Some welds last 2 hours, some last 3 days because how big stuff are.
Good gracious, Harry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips.
Yeah, I know this week we're getting paid,
Rectify that.
or next week we're getting paid, and then after that week we're getting paid because they're trying to fix it, fix our pay schedule
Whatever. What does that actually mean?
to match it with the mother company.
Fortuna juvat. Fortune.
Pretty much I'm
favors
getting
the
like
brave.
34
I don't
paychecks.
doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry,
Yeah.
don't be such a stick in the mud. Not you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally
Hell
have
yeah.
some adventure, see a bit of the world, meet new women.
No.
Simply
Unless
have
it's on the
some fun.
17th.
Sure, but you
Or
promised
like
Johannes
the
you'd be as
18th,
good as
19th, and
gold,
20th.
and I'm
That would
personally
be
responsible for your
vacation.
safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God.
Yeah, 'cause I have
help
3
me, my
days
bodyguard's
vacation.
A monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir. Trotsky.
No, I get it. I already have my vacation time. I just haven't used it at all. Well, because on Monday it's the President's Day, so we're automatically off, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday I work. So just like I'm gonna call off
That
those
is
days.
fucking
So
impressive.
it'd be
It makes
18, 19,
Perkstein look
yeah.
like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money.
Oh no, I ain't gonna call vacation. Hell no. I'm just gonna be working through those. Yeah, but no, I can't do that.
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Yeah.
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document.
Yeah.
No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Al dentes
Yeah.
fortuna juvat. See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, mostly I've probably blown up on my parents more than anything.
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of
That's
us even
because they
looks
take,
like
take,
it's
take, take,
moving,
take.
we want to know.
Keep your hair off, eh? Old oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Easy, Henry. They're wearing von Berghoff's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Yeah, I swear my house is haunted, man. I keep hearing weird ass noises in the living room.
Stand a chance against them. Don't do anything
Yeah.
foolish, fellas.
Yeah.
Just follow my orders.
Yeah, luckily I have a cross up in my room.
Halt!
I mean, it's above my door.
What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors?
I also
my
have
good
a
man?
salt line on my
This
under
is how
my
we
door
greet
too.
armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a
Yeah.
bandit, sir?
It's not always
Yeah, after my
that
mom told me
straightforward
that someone
these
did
days.
die in this house, I was like,
Who are you
okay,
people?
never vacuuming up that line. So every time I bring in a
Hans
vacuum,
Capon
I
of Perkstein.
I always remake that
Bear a
line.
letter to Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
But it's weird because every morning before my alarm clock, I wake up always an hour early. Either because I hear something or something's
This is
waking me up.
indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa.
Yeah.
And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Like, normally I'd love to fuck around with paranormal shit, but at nighttime when I'm home alone, there ain't nothing I'm doing.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Soldier likes nothing more than to have a weapon in his hand. Advisor prefers to solve things using his knowledge, sharp tongue, and a kind word. I mean, he looks like a soldier, but I like to talk my way out of things a lot. Not really a swords guy. Choosing a playstyle will give you some starting. I think, what choice do you think I should do? Because I ain't fucking doing scouts.
I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job
Yeah.
is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
The persuasion skill is influenced by your stats. Okay.
We want to negotiate an alliance, and we can help you with those bandits. Together, we'll put them in their place, as a sign of goodwill. And then you'll escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained. You'll see.
Judging by the looks of you, your help might well come in handy. All right.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank!
Be quiet, you flea-bitten hound. Say something to that dog. Come here.
What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was a pain in the ass.
Look what I have for you. Here! Track.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Yeah.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow. They'll surely serve us up some real delicacies at Lord von Burgov's castle. And I'll be invited, too.
You might be right. After all, you're a noble's bastard, and Zahand always keeps you close at hand. All right, then. Here's your sausage. And don't forget about me tomorrow. My favourite is boar meat with rosehip sauce and cabbage.
Look what I have for you.
It's my other task. Oh shit, I have to read all this. What the fuck? I always have to put this shit in order. Can I like look at this?
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw...
Where did you get the table from?
From that cave behind me. It was just lying there. So I says to myself, that's better than playing on the ground.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure thing, Henry. How's about a little wager to spice it up?
What do you want to wager?
Look, if you lose, how about you pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky?
And if I win?
Well, I've got this silver ring here I won from Oates yesterday. I'll wager that.
What, the game I'm
Fair to
playing?
me. All right, it's a deal.
Oh.
Come on.
I'm also gonna take a picture of this.
On then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time. Aye, that'll do. That's enough for me. Your turn. Wonderful. Ha ha! My lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend. Tomorrow, we'll drink on Henry's coin.
That's just great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same wager.
All right, let's carry on. Now I'll show you.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
You're gonna get some ridiculous fucking amount.
Here. No, that's as far as I go. Aye, that'll do. Damn it! Well, this'll be a quick game. Here. Come on. Well, you're not afraid of anything. Aye, that'll do. Here. That's enough for me. Your turn. Mother of... Damn your eyes. You played well. Ah, what's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring. Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
Hey, Oaks. I want a ring off Tankard at dice. I believe it's yours.
Really? Christ, it is mine. I lost it yesterday. Would you give it back to me? After all, I gave you that sausage out of the goodness of my heart. Be fair, Henry.
Don't cry, Oats. Here, you have it.
You're a good lad, Henry. Thanks.
Hey, Conrad. One little...
Watch that tankard. You play dice with him, you'll lose your brains.
That's bloody deep.
Henry! Henry! Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hannah had seen it. Maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. I see you're still in armor, so we can get to it right away. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Oh, shit, dog. do I jump? Oh.
So, should we start?
Ready?
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
No, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah.
They're
You're
like
pretty
400.
winded yourself while you're attacking. You still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Good. That's the way. Good. Nice. Good.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Nice, Henry. Not like that. You mustn't block so soon. That's it. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Nice. Good, Henry. My word. You're turning into a real master swordsman.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Not like that. Nice. Too slow. Nice. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard.
Nice technique. Did you see that?
Off to a good start.
See that, fellas?
That one hit the spot. Put up a fight at least.
That, he'll be on his back. Come on, Henry.
Put up a fight at least. Oh, you haven't got a hope. Oh, you haven't got a hope. hope.
I'm blocking.
Put up a fight at least. You're supposed to be my bodyguard. And you've had it. I say the victor is clear. I'll get my winnings from you later. Now it's time to eat. Oh, that swordplay has given me quite an appetite.
I was
Let's
done
get
yet.
some grub.
No, I want a fucking rematch, you bitch.
So who won, gentlemen?
That's obvious, isn't it? Henry learned a lesson or two, and I won our bet. At least I'll have someone to buy me drinks in the tavern. It was almost like that time in Rattay.
True. Only I won that time. Your bow, which came in very handy afterwards.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you was shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot,
Throwing groschen around like that? Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Ah, forget it, you horny goat. This discussion is over.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Yeah. I think I have.
I needed a bit of peace and quiet. I had a stroll around, checking out what plants grow here, praying for the success of our mission. Then I came back.
At last someone with some sense who's not in a hurry all the time.
If I always had to think everything over, but...
I wouldn't have rolled in the hay with so many girls if I spent my time just thinking about it.
Thanks for the prayer, anyway.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, We could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Bergov is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
I prefer other weapons. Proper ones. When you take a mace in your hand, a nice chunk of metal, you know one good blow will do the job. No dancing around in circles, just smash.
Too right. I feel like a king when I got a nice big cudgel.
I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stop going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
Ah, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him, even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all.
Wait, don't you have
There'll be
armor?
a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Or not yet?
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Oh, like fucking schoolboys, dude.
Let's go to them. Sir Hans.
Oh,
This
shut up
this
and let's
game.
go. But quietly. We don't want them to
Like,
spot us.
they hear girls singing or whatever. He's
Hans.
like, oh, women. You know, and they're half naked in a fucking pond.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
Beautiful.
Carefully. No sign.
Beautiful.
Don't give us away. Crouch down, you ox. They'll see you. Hear that singing? They must be close. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer. Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hey? What is this racket here?
It worked. Let's go.
What was that?
Na poli za chvilku rozhálila košilku, vidět byl jen kousek, báby křičujou se, aleluja domine, aleluja domine. Pána je u muziky, směje se na chasníky, jen pijou jedí, Pána sama sedí, aleluja domine, aleluja.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake. Oh, fuck. A letter. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away. Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them! Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run! Catch them! Enough, I said!
The fuck? She's mine!
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now! Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them up on the other side! Off his torches, quick!
Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Wait! Ah!
Oof.
Oh. We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. And lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish. We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that...
I think I'm gonna head to bed. I'm tired as fuck.